Higher premiums and copays for medical insurance than ever before, and those rates may go up before they go down when certain provisions of the president's new health care law go into effect. Jennifer Lukey has the real deal on one big factor you may not even think about that has a huge influence on just how much you pay.
Even those with good insurance are paying more for it than ever before.
It's went up this past year, so I don't think it's worth the money I pay for it because I only go to the doctors 2-3 times a year.
They pay for less, you know. I mean, our co-pays are higher, and then some medicines it's even higher. They don't cover enough of it, you know. So we're paying more out of pocket and more for the insurance.
Do you worry it's just going to keep going up?
Yeah, I don't see no signs slowing down.
It's always more money and less that they take care of.
While a number of variables go into setting plans and premiums, insurers are relying more heavily now on history.
Over 100 employees, many times you'll be experience rated. So if your experience is favorable, you will have a much lower rate than someone who would have adverse experience.
Meaning, take a look around you. How young and healthy are your coworkers? That's right. You not only have to worry about keeping yourself in good shape, but you should also encourage them to do the same thing.
More mature population may have more chronic illnesses that they're being treated. They may have a much higher use of prescription drugs, which will drive cost fairly meaningfully.
Whereas,
if you look at some of the tech companies and some of the startups that can be younger, healthier, more of a single population, they could have significantly lower healthcare rates than someone that's a much more mature workforce.
Now, obviously, you're probably not going to turn down a job offer because during your interview you notice that other people who work there seem sickly, especially with unemployment so high. But make sure you ask about health benefits, the normal employee contribution, and copays, because, Greg, sometimes that's the last thing you think about.
You know, you can't really make sure your coworkers are healthy, right, Jen? So aren't you really stuck here if you've already got a job and your coworkers seem to be constantly sick?
Right. You really can only control yourself. But a lot of companies now have planned walks or 5Ks. They may cover gym memberships and other physical activities. Most offer smoking cessation help, too. So if you can, encourage your coworkers to go along with you while you do some of these things, because the rates are recalculated every year and change based on people's health.
All right, Jen Lukey reporting live from the newsroom tonight. Thanks, Jen. Dory?